Hello, Warren here with the Peach State Prime channel, and today we're seeing another movie. The America 250 road trip is almost upon us, but it's summer, there's a lot of movies, so we're going to see Toy Story 5 today. It's hard to believe there's been 5. I remember seeing the first one in the theater in 95. Lots of 5s. Anyways, we'll take a look around the theater beforehand and maybe have a clip and then give our review at the end. So this is AMC. I think it still goes by AMC 24, even though they closed about half the screens in here. So I guess it's technically AMC 12 now, but in Kennesaw, Georgia. Oh, and there's Landon. All right, we got this giant Standy here with, I think that's the villain. I think his name's Lilypad. And Landon's getting his picture taken here.
What do you want?
Right here, snack bar. Actually, a bit of a line, which you don't see too often. We are actually in theater 1, and I stand corrected. There's 14 theaters here still.
Also, don't pet the dog?
Okay, someone has the zoomies.
The KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal is here. The 3 heroic Supergirl sauces and an out-of-this-world for Cubby and Kulu. Get it now, only at KFC. See Supergirl in theaters June 26th.
All right, we were very lucky. We got the very last Pixar ball popcorn bucket. Was actually sitting on the concession counter there, and it actually came with this cup, which it does have a lid too. I'll show that off, but it has whatever that thing's called, the lily pad. Thank you. Jessie, Buzz, and Woody on there. There's the lid. And then this is the topper that goes to it, which has Forky and I think it's Knifey, his wife. We'll find out that name.
Husband and knife.
Yeah, her husband and knife, yeah. So that would actually make a cute wedding cake topper if you were a big Toy Story fan and had that theme for your wedding. Oh, and I totally missed the enamel pin that was in there. Has Pixar, or the Pixar ball and Rex on it. So it's a cool little set we got. And it came with a small popcorn and drink as well.
I'm going to have some words with this lily pad and let her know how things are run around here.
Try to stay calm, Jessie.
Buzz, you know me. I'm the definition of calm.
That's not going to work.
Hi!
What the?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Sleep mode, you know? No? Forget it. Was just gonna hop on the charger. Battery could use a little refresh.
I want to talk to you, device.
Please, call me Lily.
Now look here. Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends with the Jordan twins across the street.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got
it with
it.
all your stupid... You're not even listening to me.
Oh, no, I was listening. I'm always listening. See? Now look here. Me and the toys have been working all summer to try to get Bonnie to make friends with the Jordan twins. No, in Spanish. Con los gemelos Jordan. Al otro lado de la calle, pero luego tuviste que arruinar. How's a rap? Me and the toys have been working all summer trying to get Bonnie to make friends.
First dance, honey.
Oh, this concerns me ethically.
All right, so that was Toy Story 5. I almost said 4. Actually, a very good movie. I'll be honest, and I think we all agreed we enjoyed it a little bit more than Toy Story 4. Though Toy Story 4 was still enjoyable itself. It does incorporate elements of all the past films, so I wouldn't skip any of them prior to seeing this one, but it was classic Toy Story, and really it kind of tied up some loose ends that up until this film you may not have realized were loose ends, but you know, you felt closure in different areas of the, we'll just call it the Toy Story universe. But that being said, they could definitely continue the story on forward. Really, I, you know, don't really see them ever really having to stop. I know a lot of people liked how Toy Story 3 left stuff, and then Toy Story 4, but I liked how this left it. You had closure, but it's still wide open. But, you know, a lot of humor. For those wondering, you know, we all know that, you know, it's kind of toys versus tech is the theme of this one. Of course, the Standy, you know, you saw Lilypad, who's the quote-unquote villain. I don't want to spoil too much on that front, but I will say for parents, I will say it's not really an anti-tech story. I know a lot of, you know, people have that opinion nowadays when it comes to kids and phones and tablets and computers and all that. I'll say that the true, and this isn't spoiling anything, I'll say that the true message is a balance and finding who your real friends are. So a very positive message for, you know, despite how you feel about technology and children. But anyways, I do want to show you a little bit better view of the popcorn bucket. I know I was in the, you know, the dark theater. So it is the classic Pixar ball, has Toy Story 5 on the front, with Lilypad, Woody, Buzz, and Jessie. Speaking of Jessie, she really is, you know, I'll say the main protagonist, the main focus of the film. You know, a lot of your classics like Buzz and Woody still get a fair amount of screen time, but she definitely is, you know, kind of in that central role. And then, you know, also in the film, you have a lot of new characters who are definitely great additions, a lot of Easter eggs, as with, you know, pretty much all of Pixar's films. I did notice in this film, you know, Toy Story 4, Don Rickles had already passed away, who voiced Mr. Potato Head. They did get a new voice actor for this film. I missed who it was, but I feel they did a good job, you know, still honoring that same tone and overall voice without being a complete copy, just like Slinky Dog when they replaced Jim Varney some films ago. You know, there are two weddings in the film. I won't spoil the second one. Everybody knows Forky and his wife. You know, it was like Joby, or not Joby, but like Karen Beverly, that was it. Thank you. So Forky and Karen Beverly got married. And I do want to show you, and actually, Landon, you can see him in the background. Can you open that for me? I want to show you that cup topper here out of the package. But this is the pin again. Again, it's Rex with the Pixar ball. And then these are the cups. You know, it's the same, it's more of a kid size, but it's the same artwork that's printed on the popcorn bucket. So it's a neat set there, and I'm trying not to, you know, make everybody sick here. Here you go. You can put that on there. But again, highly recommend the film. Even if you didn't like Toy Story 4 that much, I know that one's kind of the black sheep of the Toy Story family, though there's still stuff to enjoy there. This is a good return to form. But yeah, let me see that, Landon. Thank you. So there's Forky and Karen Beverly. That'll look great on a shelf, you know, even if you don't really have it, you know, so much on the cup. Landon, anything you want to add about your thoughts on the movie?
I really like that movie.
You really liked it?
So, with the lily pad, if anyone knows what leapfrog is, it was kind of like that.
Yep.
Like the same thing in a way.
Warren, did you enjoy the movie? Anything else you want to say? And a few words. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a like here on YouTube. And of course, leave a comment. You know, what did you think, or have you seen the film? What do you think of it? What's your favorite Toy Story movie or character? You know, or anything you like to share in regards to Toy Story 5. I know it's really hard to believe we're on the 5th film. I remember when I saw the first one in '95, you know, I was getting all the toys and everything, and I still have some of them at my house. And of course, the kids got the toys between Toy Story 3 and 4. So, you know, it's been one of those movies definitely grown up with, or franchises. But anyways, also feel free to subscribe to the Peach State Prime channel for more videos like this, as well as other fun things like tourist videos, travel videos, events, tourist attractions is what I meant to say, amusement parks, fun places to eat and shop, all that good stuff. Then, of course, if you are into Transformers, you know, speaking of toys, I do have the Peach State Prime Transformers channel, where you can view all sorts of fun videos involving that hobby. Anyways, you could also find me online at peachstateprime.com, just to learn more about me. It's a site I'm still currently building. And as I said at the top of the video, you know, the America 250 road trip is coming up very soon, so be on the lookout for those videos. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this one. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.